They didn't just decide to be alone after watching a moody anime or quoting Nietzsche on a rainy night. This isn't a phase. It's a strategy forged through betrayal, hyper-awareness, and the cold realization that most people offer more noise than value. So why do Sigma males often end up with nobody in their lives? Is it because they're too intense, too intelligent, too allergic to small talk and TikTok trends? Well, yes, but also far more than that. Stick around, because these next 12 truths aren't just unexpected, they're brutally surgical. We're peeling back the layers of solitude and diving into the kind of mindset that doesn't just walk alone, it chooses it. And if you're not ready for some uncomfortable realities and a few socially awkward truths, consider this your warning. Let's begin. Number 1, they refuse the transactional nature of modern relationships. They'd rather eat alone than negotiate loyalty. In today's world, most relationships, romantic, platonic, even familial, have quietly become business deals in disguise. People trade attention for validation, loyalty for usefulness, affection for status. The modern relationship is rarely built on raw connection. It's built on silent transactions. And Sigma males, they see right through it. To a Sigma, nothing is more insulting than conditional loyalty. They're not interested in relationships that feel like bartering systems. You give me this, I'll give you that. You act a certain way, and maybe I'll stay. Sigma males know this hidden game exists, but unlike most, they don't play. They cancel the whole deal before it starts. If being accepted comes with strings, expectations, or performance demands, they'd rather walk away. No drama, no announcement, just absence. It's not that they're anti-connection. They're anti-fake, anti-obligation, anti-you owe me. They don't want people who check in when it's convenient or offer love only when they're needed. They want depth without demands, presence without pressure. And because that's rare, they often end up alone. Not because they can't find people, but because they won't tolerate what's available. Sigma males aren't impressed by followers, likes, or romantic gestures that come with invisible IOUs. They've learned that most love out there isn't unconditional, it's rented. And when the currency runs dry, be it status, usefulness, or emotional compliance, the love evaporates too. So rather than chase it, they disengage completely. They'd rather sit at a table for one, eat in silence, and invest in their peace than share a table with someone who's mentally calculating the return on their emotional investment. This refusal to engage in the social marketplace makes Sigmas appear cold or arrogant, but it's not arrogance. It's refusal to fake intimacy. They're not withholding love. They're just unwilling to negotiate for it. And in a world where everyone's trying to be liked, they stand out as the rare ones who prefer to be understood, or not dealt with at all. For a Sigma male, loyalty that must be earned through emotional labor isn't loyalty. It's manipulation with a smile. And no matter how tempting the offer, they'd rather walk away than be emotionally leased. Number 2, they were the emotionally starved child. Now they starve the world of access. They weren't nurtured, so they grew up allergic to neediness in themselves and others. Sigma males didn't choose emotional distance. They were engineered by early deprivation. As children, they reached for warmth and got cold stares. They sought comfort and got silence. Their needs were either ignored, minimized, or punished. Over time, they absorbed the bitter truth. Needing people comes at a cost, and that cost is often dignity, safety, or both. So they adapted the way only deeply intelligent minds do, by mutating. They disconnected, not emotionally, strategically. They buried their hunger so deep it calcified into stone. They stopped crying out and started studying people. Every letdown became data. Every emotional absence became a lesson in self-containment. And by the time they reached adulthood, they no longer needed anyone because they had trained themselves not to. But here's the twist. They didn't just numb their own emotions. They built barriers to prevent others from even getting close to them. Their hearts became vaults, sealed tight, guarded by intellect, silence, and a total refusal to be anyone's emotional crutch. They didn't just stop asking for love, they stopped offering it too. This is why Sigma males are often misunderstood as cold or emotionally unavailable. What most don't realize is that beneath that fortress lies a battlefield. They were once open, expressive, even fragile, but life taught them that openness was a liability. So now they give the world what it gave them.
Boom.
Distance. If you want access, you'll have to pass 1,000 silent tests, most of which you'll never know you're taking. And if you fail even once, the door doesn't just close, it disappears. They're not punishing the world. They're protecting themselves. And that emotional starvation they once endured, now it's a weapon of boundaries. They don't just keep people out. They train them not to come close in the first place, because when you've been starved enough, you stop feeding others. Not out of cruelty, but survival. Number 3, they don't fear loneliness, they command it. Alone is where they sharpen the blade. That's not loneliness, that's dominance. Most people treat loneliness like it's radioactive, something to escape at all costs. They surround themselves with noise, distractions, half-hearted friendships, and endless scrolling just to avoid sitting in a room alone with their thoughts. But Sigma males? They run toward that silence like it's sacred ground. To them, solitude isn't a void. It's a weapon. It's the forge where clarity is born, where plans are sharpened, and where identity is purified. While others crumble in the absence of attention, the Sigma male becomes more dangerous. His ideas deepen, his focus intensifies, and his emotions get recalibrated with surgical precision. That's not isolation. That's refinement. He doesn't just tolerate being alone, he commands it. He clears the room on purpose. Not because he hates people, but because he understands that too many voices drown out your own. And the Sigma's voice? It doesn't scream, it whispers in strategy. And only silence allows...
Very well said. Very well said.
This is what most people never understand.
I am, and listening to all that today, and in my out and about. What's up, y'all? Good night. Glad to be here. Want to talk about something tonight. Want to jump into it. So I'm gonna keep y'all posted on my perspective and narrative where I think I'm gonna move to. I had Thailand, Vietnam, and South Africa. I think it's going to narrow down to Vietnam. I think I'm going to just go ahead and move to Vietnam. I want to move to Vietnam. Exchange rate playing a big part. But more so than anything, the more and more I look at videos about South Africa, the more and more I see America. And I see the culture of America when I look at a lot of videos about South Africa. I see a lot of resemblances to America. As a matter of fact, Sabu, the woman that I was following when I was shocked that she went to South Africa, and I ended up putting Johannesburg on the list of places that I want to move to. She did a video just today stating that the influx of Americans going over to South Africa is driving up the prices. And I'm like, I don't want no resemblances of westernized culture where I moved to. I don't want it. I want to get away from it. I don't want to go nowhere where there's, it's a large expat community here. No, sir. You know, so like I said, next time I put my dick in some chick, she's gonna be like, ching chong chow, ching chong chow. I'm like, yeah, ching chong chow. Both balls. I'm sorry, man. I cracked myself up. There's a fly in here. I closed the door. I'm gonna get that motherfucker. I can't stand flies. I hear it buzzing. Buzz. That's the problem that I have by not treating my property, having a dog, not treating my property, putting real stuff around. But we're gonna get his little ass. I got my concoction right here. Soon he land. Got my concoction. Soon as he land, I'm gonna get him. I hear him buzzing. I'm gonna get him. All right. I got my little concoction. I just seen him. All right, so I want to talk about something tonight, man. Appreciate you guys for being here. Please hit that like, share my videos. I want to share something with you guys tonight. And you know, I was talking to number two this evening. I just seen him. I was talking to number two this evening, and I spoke about this before, so I'm gonna put some more emphasis on it because I want, like I said, I want to keep you guys posted on the fact that you know, my plans is to get the fuck out of America, and as I stated before, my plans of getting out of America has got nothing to do with money. It's got everything in the world to do with I am love. I was listening to Jennifer Holliday today. And if I can go into my histories, right? If I can go into my histories on my channel. So go into my thing and go into history, right? You see history? You see Jennifer Holliday right there in my histories. So I was listening to Jennifer Holliday today. And when I was in high school, my name was Love. That was my name in high school. So when she says, I am love, love, waiting here to give you what you need, like you do for me. I am love. I was listening to that like, wow. And what's going on, I'm going to tell you what's going on in my brain right now and how I feel about life is I feel like I've won, you know? I feel like I've won. I feel like I feel like I have. Listen, when you came up, I opened up the show with being a Sigma, right? I opened up the show with that because according to individuals, when I was coming up, there were individuals that acted as if the way I was not the way to be. There was individuals that acted as if being that corny dude was like, oh no, you got to be fly. And let's be clear about something. I'm gonna share something. I'm gonna help you guys understand something. Being cool in the ghetto means you're gonna get in trouble. Rolling with the flow in Newark, New Jersey, Slumtown, USA, means you're gonna get in trouble. So I didn't want to be cool. I didn't want to be down. I didn't want to jump through hoops. And I damn sure, you know, when you're that way, you don't get no pussy. So my balls was always, I had blue balls. You know, I always went to the store and got the napkin and Vaseline combo. You know what I'm saying? I cracked myself up. But now I look back on life now at 56 and say, God damn, I'm so fucking pretty. Damn. Shit. I'm just going to buy some more mirrors to put in my shit. Oh, shit. I cracked myself up. But it feels good to be at the point in my life at 56 where I can now look at all those people and say, yeah, so you say what now? Nah, I done preserved myself. I done got rid of the shit. I done got rid of the nonsense. I said, no, I didn't want to have nothing to do with that. And now at 56 years old, I think it's official, y'all. I think the results are in. I won. And I want to be clear. Landslide. Landslide. I'm looking at cats and I'm saying two things. Me personally, two things. When I got old, 56, I'm pretty much there. Two things. Number one, I didn't want to live on a fixed income. I was screaming this when I was younger. I didn't want to live on a fixed income. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Oh, we got to watch our pennies. You know, oh, we got, getting, you get the old man mouth. I don't get that old man mouth and shit. Hey, shut the fuck up, old man, you fucking bitch. I'm just saying, man. I ain't got that old man. Like, I did not want to be on a fixed income. I didn't want to be old to someone on a fixed income. I didn't want that. That's number one. Number two, the number two thing that I wanted when I got in my 50s, I wanted to be married at least 25 years. Epic failure. Great way to segue into what I want to talk about here tonight. People, I can tell you tonight here on this 25th of September, 2025, I am, and I said, and I talked about this before, I'm scared of women. I don't know. I really don't know how you, and move. You. I don't know how y'all wired. I'm scared of women. I'm scared of women because, as I said in the title, the laws made women very unstable. Laws in America have given women a right to just treat you like absolute ass trash, and they don't see nothing wrong with it. That's why when I was listening to my Sigma male thing today, excuse me, it was talking about how we don't give empathy and sympathy to everybody. This is why I don't give a fuck about people on having 5 kids. Someone, we about to get evicted. Oh, can somebody help? No, bitch, no. No. See my face. No, I don't care about you. I'm going to say it again. I said it last week. George Floyd, I don't give a fuck about that dude. I don't give a fuck. He created an anthem for all y'all dumb motherfuckers. Now everybody's saying they can't breathe. Note to dummy, in order to say you can't breathe, you got to fucking breathe. I mean, goddamn. I crack myself. I really do, man. I got nothing for entertainment, all right? But I'm scared of women. I'm scared of women. I do not trust a woman with an American mindset. I don't. Women today only believe in two things. They only believe in two things concerning men. You know what those two things are? Control is one, and more control is the other. That's it. That's it. That's why I don't have a woman in my life right now today. That's why I don't have nobody saying, I can't, girl, I got to get home to my man. You know what else I was playing today, right? You know what else I was playing today? Because I use music to coddle me in love. Oh, I use music to get my love. Boy, that shit was funny. But here's what I was listening to. So I'm gonna go into my histories. I'm gonna go into history. I'm gonna show y'all again what I was listening to. You see that right there? Shantae's got a man at home. I was listening to that. That is my theme song. I remember, if y'all remember, I told y'all, Crystal Holman, she didn't like that song. Why you like that song? She used to get mad. Play it. Shantae's Got a Man at Home. When she said, I can't help it, but I don't know about your man, but my man, Shantae's got a man at home, and he's so good. I don't know why she hated the song, but I was listening to it today. And it's the reason why I got to listen to it in music. And I don't have a woman. Listen, homeowner, business owner, employer, retired military. Look good. Damn, I take care of myself. I don't have no woman to say I'm worth an investment. You know you ain't shit to a culture of women when it's, well, my family and this and that and this and that, and they can't say, and they know me now, and can't say, damn, that's a prize. Nope. The reason why, I told you the two reasons. Control and what was that? Oh yeah, more control. I'm not giving a woman no control. You will stay in your place when you with me. Yeah, you will stay in place. When I say conversation's over with, shut up is your option. Your other option, close your fucking mouth. We ain't going through that nonsense. You're not offsetting I set it my understanding to sensitive. I set I calibrated my understanding of my surroundings to sensitive. Every little thing is, why is that doing that? Why is that doing that? Like I said, Sigma males, we don't enter the room for chatty patty. We enter the room in search of truth. We speak in search of truth. We're not interested in nothing else. That gabbing and shit to be gabbing. Oh, like I said in my video, everybody got something to say about fucking Mr. Clark. What's his name? Charlie Clark. Every black person, the only narrative they can come up with is, oh, he was racist. Because the last black person said he was racist. We don't do that. The motherfucker was a good man. And George Floyd was shit. I'm talking brown toilet particles. In case you don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Let's be clear. Yeah, I'm not down with fuck boys. I'm not down with y'all motherfuckers doing crime. I fucks with the police. Yes. See, it's never too far from me. I got a license to carry mine. That's why it's under my fucking shit. Okay? Let's be clear. All right? I fucks with the police. I'm not fucking with I'm not down with the fucking nigga shit. I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic. I'm just getting off topic. You didn't even tell me. I'm getting off topic. My apologies. Woo! But I realized that when I watch videos, right? When I watch videos in other countries, the women, it's just unbelievable. It is unbelievable when I watch videos and I see women in other countries. It is unbelievable how, it is truly unbelievable how you can listen to somebody and they say they was over in Vietnam for 8 months and they found love. I've been here 56 years and I can't. Checkmate. I'm looking at motherfuckers talking about something. Yeah, I've been in Vietnam for 4 months. Yeah, I went on 7 or 8 dates. I'm still in touch with all of them. One dude, 75 years old, said he got 4 girlfriends and they told me give them their decision by next month which one want to marry me. I'm like, what the what? What? Here, women ain't putting men first. I'm scared of women. And I'm gonna tell you why. I can give you an intellectual understanding why I'm scared of women. All right? I want y'all to listen to what I'm about to say. Love is the best feeling in the world. It's an emotion that's synchronized with your heartbeat. It's synchronized with your vision. You look at things different when you're in love. There's a different flow about you when you're in love. I need y'all to follow me. When you are logical like a man, love don't have a forefront. Like, even in love, you can pull out logic in love. Like, for example, a woman can say, I love you, coming at you with a knife, and you're gonna be like, hell no, you don't. Ow! Right? And then say, damn, baby, why'd you do that? I loved it to you. Give me a second. What are you gonna do? And it amazes me to see women that don't want it. I'm amazed to see women put that last. I'm amazed to see women put something else in front of it when in fact they are the ones that need love more than men. Of course, they're invulnerable. We are their logical supplement, like I take vitamins. We are their logical supplement. They do not have logic. They are to get with a man, and we are to be their logic. This is why they're never supposed to be single. This is why they ain't ever supposed to go out in the street. This is why a woman is always supposed to be under the covenants of a man until their fucking father give them away. Their father saying, "Oh, goddamn dumb daughter. Oh, goddamn it, I know you 28, dummy. You don't do that." But now y'all, we dealing with the new. We dealing with this thing called what that did they call. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on. Oh, modern women. Yeah, we're dealing with the modern women. And remember, I'm going to say this for all you modern women, and I want y'all to understand something about these things called modern women. Remember, I said, and I quote, whenever you add something to anything, it takes something from the back end. If I add one picture to this phone, it's going to take away from the fucking memory, available memory. Ugh. The fuck? I crack myself up. So when these women when they take a woman and add, I'm a modern woman. I'm an alpha woman. I'm an independent woman. You see how that's what happens to them, and they don't know it. These creatures, these 2-bit shitiots, talking about modern women, they act like they can add all these titles to a woman and still be nurturing and loving. That's how dumb they are. I'm 56 years old. I'm an old motherfucker. Like, I'm looking at 60 right now. I just said hello to 60. Yeah. I'm not trying to explain this to a modern woman. Enjoy being modern. Good luck. You're going to die alone. Don't nobody want you. I don't know. Listen. Let me tell you the difference between black people and white people. You know a Klansman? Anybody out there know a Klansman? Do you know anybody in a Klan? I'm talking Ku Klux Klan. You know anybody in the Ku Klux Klan? Do you? You don't know because they don't wear that shit outside, right? Yeah. You know a nigga? Yeah, you do. They proud to be a fucking nigga. They proud to fuck around and walk around with their ass out. Oh, stinky ass, you fucking stink ass, you shit ass. I'm just saying the difference. One is proud to be, one is, but no, you don't go chanting that shit. That's how it is with these dumbass women. I always say to women, you might want to constantly update and check what men think and what men want. Because maybe what the fuck you are made the list of what the fuck we don't want. Dummy. Unbelievable. I gotta get that fly. That motherfucker's annoying the fuck out of me. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna turn the light off for a second. Just hang out. Turn the light off for a second. See if he lands somewhere. Oh, I just turned the studio lights out. I'm gonna turn the light off and see if he lands somewhere. That motherfucker, boy, I'm gonna get that bastard. Land somewhere, bitch. You fucking bitch. I'm here, man. Trying to get that motherfucker. He ain't landing no more. There's your land on the laptop. But he's gonna land on the laptop. Anyway, back to your regularly scheduled program. Flies, they aggravate the hell out of me. But check this out. So the last thing I said, hold on. So what I just said was these individuals don't understand, and they need to check periodically. Go to the thing of list one. So here's what I'm getting at. Here's what I'm getting at. An example that I gave about a Klansman. They don't say it, but a nigga chants it. These individuals don't realize there are certain things like independent women. Being independent 10 years ago wasn't as a, being an independent woman and making claims about your independence wasn't as bad as how bad it looks now. 10 years ago, when a woman said, I'm an independent woman, Muggs was like, okay. Now when a woman say, I'm an independent woman, we know the laundry list of dumb things that is associated with it. And once again, I'm scared of women because I do not understand why and how it is that the one, so let's do the reverse. I said earlier, I'm moving out of country, but I'm not moving out because individuals told me something. You can come to Thailand and get an apartment for $800. That's including food. I don't have that life. I don't have an electric bill. My house is solar. I live with ease. My mortgage, I have cheap mortgage. I don't have I have a great life all around. I told you, I got the greats. Look good, finances good, mental's good, everything. I got the goods, right? But I'm smart enough to know that even though I got a low mortgage, I'm not going to go buy a fucking car note that costs $4,000 a month. I'm not going to go and get a fucking Ferrari talking about something. Yeah, I can make the payments. No, yeah. I seen a dude with a Ferrari. Shit was like $4,600 a month. I'm like, bruh, what the fuck is wrong with you? Anyway, he had to give it back. Know the story. So I'm not doing that, right? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing these things where I'm saying this and all that. So I am keeping an understanding that even though I got the good life, on the flip side of it, minimize your spending so you can remain to have a good life. I will never understand how a woman gets a job and all of a sudden the one thing she don't need is a man. I will never understand this narrative. I got a rock, excuse me. I will never understand this narrative. I will never understand how a woman says, I got a job now, so because I got a job, I don't need a man. So you got a job now, you're overweight. You got a job now. It's not like you can afford a better gym membership with better equipment with a trainer. That's a no. The man gets kicked out. You gotta. I don't understand. I don't understand how adding a job to your life in turn says you don't need a man. I see women in America as the dumbest things on this. They just, I have absolutely no desire, none, N-U-N, not N-O-N-E, N-U-N, none. I don't even want to spell it N-O-N-E. I want to spell it quicker. Shit, fuck out of here. For real. I don't understand it. Never will, man. Never will. I don't know how you make the man the enemy. The man is now the enemy because you got a job. The person that's going to help you, y'all build together, life, legacy, family is the enemy. There's no way that you're going to put all these narratives against someone to grow old with. Like, to see a woman that says, I don't want nobody to grow old with, I'm good. There's some mental unbalances there, man. Mental. Leave that. Good luck. That's all I got to say. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Because these things, you are not going to find. And listen, you know, the angry man said it best about 10 years ago. He said something that made a lot of sense. He said, a woman's default setting, right? Hold on a second. A woman's default setting is the nonsense. Her default setting. So you can say to yourself, you know, I got me a good woman, and only to then mess around and get her mad, you know, get her mad. Hold on a second. Let me do this. Get mad, and all of a sudden, you know, now all of a sudden you don't know what you're dealing with. America, as I talk about here tonight, the laws in America made these women. The laws in America made these women. These women will. These women will say, right? These women will say, like, I've seen so many videos where a woman says, I seen one video. Today, I'm going to tell my husband I want a divorce. Doing her hair. I already thought about where I want to go. I already decided what we're going to do with the kids. She decided everything already. She decided everything. So think about this. I've been telling y'all for years, when your woman say, I want to talk, she already talked about it with her friends. She's now telling you, when you disagree, she's going to go back to her friends. Oh, he said that. He ain't doing that. And that's what you're getting. That's what you're getting. For you to mess around and deal with a modern woman, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Mm-mm. Don't do it. I'm not doing it. I'm like I said. So I said I'm scared of women today. I'm scared of them. Why? Because they only know out of control and calm. That's the only two settings that they know. They only know. No, I'm sorry. Let me back that up. Women only know out of control and what they want. That's the only two settings women know. Anytime they don't get it their way, they're out of control. And I'm not interested in that. I'm not. I'm not interested in it. Listen, save yourself. Save yourself. I shouldn't be looking at videos and seeing what I want still exists. What I want still exists. It's just not here in America. Not here. Not here. Not here. I am doing consultations, and I am doing consultations with people that got restraining orders for fights back in 2016. So hold on. They had a fight in 2016. They don't live together or nothing. Here it is 9 years later. Now they're getting a restraining order mailed. Oh, I want a restraining order for something that happened 9 years ago? It is amazing. Amazing. Our court system has designed these women to be the way they are. It's profitable. They are told to do this. If you're comfortable with an American woman, good for you. Good for you. Good luck with that. Good for you. But it's going to be a matter of time before they're going to start to implement the two things that they want. Control. Oh, yeah, and more control. That's all they want. Control and more control. I ain't letting nobody tell me, oh, no, my woman. I'm not arguing with you because you're going to get your feelings hurt trying to tell me yours ain't like that. You're going to get your feelings hurt trying to tell me, oh, no, when my woman and I have a conversation, we resolve our issues. Man, if you don't get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Man. Yeah, y'all resolve y'all issues? Yeah, no. The only thing y'all gonna resolve is how soon she gonna ramp up when she go all up in your hole. That's what y'all gonna resolve. That's the only thing y'all gonna resolve. The only thing y'all gonna resolve is how quick she gonna tap you on the shoulder before she ramp up. That's all y'all gonna do. Hey, you and your woman resolving the issue. Holy shit burgers. Wow. No, we talk. Of course you do. Of course you do. Of course you do. No, she tells you what it's going to be. You know, let's be clear. Knock it off. Knock it off. Don't do it. Do not do it. Don't let these individuals try to get you to understand. Believe me what I'm saying here tonight. Me personally, I'm going to tell y'all a story about what happened today. So I was driving a Nissan Leaf today. And I'm driving the car. And, you know, I goes to a spot and the people that somebody, they parked their car right on the line. I mean, their Forerunner was right on the line. And I'm just looking at the damn car. So I backed in. When I backed in, I knew what I was doing. I blocked. I got real close to their car, but it was my passenger door. And so, so I was like, why is it doing that? Oh. So I knew what I was doing, right? Wow. This is not, wow. This is not that. What the heck is going on here? Are you serious, man? YouTube. So I backed in, right? So then all of a sudden, two people come out. They come out and they try to act like they was going to another car. So I'm looking at the store. Their truck is, so they came out in like a like they were going over there, and then they like our cars was here. So they came out of the store and they kind of went like this and then went to the back of their car. So I'm just looking at them and I just noticed they was looking at the truck. I say, yeah, that's their vehicle. So I'm just looking. All of a sudden they get where they can't see me. The lady that's getting in the passenger side, she's out of view. Then she's gonna come around, squeeze in there, this and all that. I thought that lady hit my car. I got out of my car. I looked. She was like, I glanced at her. She said, I didn't hit your car. And then I ain't say nothing to her. As I'm walking around my car, get the window go down. Is there a problem, sir? I ain't even say nothing. Now I want to be clear. If that was a black man, a white man, or a white woman, I would have said, no, I just thought you did it. No, you good. You know, you do that type of thing. But because they was black women, I ain't say shit. I ain't want to say shit. Nothing. Want to help make sure they understood. No, I ain't got nothing to say to y'all. Nothing. Nothing. And that's what it gets down to. And you know, the thing that the thing that I will never understand. No, I'm gonna say this. I don't understand the sisterhood. I don't understand the sisterhood. I don't understand how their anthem is, "We don't need men." But you see those videos where women are now doing things to try and bash men. First of all, remember it was take him down in front of the white man. It was that. No other ethnic class wished death on their men, but black women. And if you ask your black woman, if you got a black woman, if you ask your black woman, what do you feel about that? She'll come up with a lie. I don't feel that way. I would never say that. I got him. I got that bloody bastard. You trying to hide mine. See that? See my concoction? That's vinegar and soap. Soapy water. Let me spray him again. Oh man, I got that little bloody bastard. See that? Persistency. Persistency is the success of the great one. He was trying to fly away. Hold on, let me hit him with another dose. What happens is when you hit him with this, When you hit them with this is vinegar, soap, and water. It just fucks them up. So I want to give him a sample. Make sure he dead. Die and suffer. Suffer, you bitch. Suffer, you whore. You fucking whore. I just cracked myself up. Oh, shit. All right. So, what I was saying, I would have, if that was once again, if that was a white person, I would have said, yeah. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. And I never will. I'm not trying to, people, I'm 56 years old. I'm not trying to understand women no more. I'm not trying to understand. You guys hear me say it all the time. I'm not trying to understand how it is that the bums in our community get more than the good guys. You know why? Because the bums cater to their nonsense. Like I said, women are not supposed to be single. They're not supposed to be single. A woman is supposed to be under the covenants of a man at all times. They are not supposed to be out there saying, I'm going to start dating. I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to start doing that. This and that. They're supposed to be given to another man from another man. And that man's supposed to say, you are in good standing. This and that. The reason why we see an influx of the fuck shit, because they're out there doing it on their own. They're out there trying to do it on their own. And they're not good at it. And you would think that they would say, oh, look at that. That one went and had this and that. They turn around and do it. I'm scared of dumb shit. I'm scared of something in the unknown. To me, when you deal with a modern woman, when you deal with a woman of today, you're dealing with the unknown. You don't know what you're going to get. At least when you got a box of fucking Cracker Jacks, you didn't expect the car to be in that motherfucker. You knew it was a little slim prize that can fit in the fucking box. You didn't say, you know what? I need a check to pay my rent. Let me buy like 4 fucking boxes of Cracker Jacks. Maybe I'll get lucky. There'll be a check in there to pay my rent. You knew that. You knew what it was. Women, you don't know what the fuck you're getting. You just don't. You don't. You have a better luck fucking finding a unicorn, finding a Bigfoot riding on the back of a fucking unicorn. For real. And when you meet women and they don't know how to substantiate the differences of men. They treat all men exactly the same. There isn't one protocol in place when you find a good man. There isn't all bets off. This is you don't treat this one like that. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. I'm scared of women. I'm scared. I'm scared. I try my best not to say nothing to them. Nothing. You don't know what they're going to do. They get mad over the littlest things. The littlest things. You go ahead and you can trust that. I don't trust that. I just don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. And I'm glad I don't. And I'm not going to start. I'm not going to start. You know, you shouldn't have to be, you shouldn't have, listen, you shouldn't have to dumb yourself down to be involved with a woman. And that's what you got to do. You literally got to dumb yourself down. If you want to be a POS, you'll be okay. If you want to be a POS. Big Chris is here. He says the sisterhood, hypocritical, delusional, narcissistic, and double-minded. Very well said. Very well said. Very well said. The sisterhood is a club that will support the nonsense like that's what you're supposed to do. I'm like I said before, men, we classify men. As I stated before, I did a video the other day. I said, you will not find 4 men in a stolen car and one of them not know the car is stolen. You will not see 5 dudes, 4 of them smoking weed and the other one don't smoke weed. No, you just ain't see him smoking weed right then and there. You're not going to see that. All classes of men hang with each other down to the class. I look back on my life and realize why after the military, I never regained the friendship with the friends I grew up with. I never regained it because they all start smoking weed and all that. I don't smoke weed. I'm not in that life. I realize now why I went from New Jersey to the Poconos, from the Poconos to Virginia. I didn't stay around people I grew up with because we grew apart. And I'm not, like, I think the laws and everything got women comfortable with being, what was that? Hypocritical, delusional, and narcissistic. The laws. Laws got these women just all messed up. And dig this. Dig this. As I sit here today, for real, as I sit here today, as a 56-year-old man, I made it my business not to be part of any negative stereotypes concerning Black men. I'm not part of any of them. Women are constantly putting new shit on the, oh, you're like that. Oh. So now it's I gotta buy you a car just to say hi to you. How do you feel about that? Well, if she fine enough, oh, really? If she fine enough, I buy a car. It's just amazing. Like I said, I made sure I didn't be a part of no negative stereotypes concerning Black men. And I'm not. None of my actions is on the list. None. But I am talking to individuals. As I stated this week, I have not been on the good end, the good receiving end of a woman. I haven't. I have always been on the game side. Oh, we gonna game him. But like I told y'all, name the woman that says she got me. Doesn't exist. Ex-wife said, yeah, I'm gonna get you. Yeah, called my first sergeant on me. 3 months later, she got a divorce. 3 months later, after the divorce, then she finds out. Atila Sean Bradley, oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna beat on you. Told everybody inside the hospital, yes, I got a problem. Yes, I know I need to. I know I got issues. Yeah, I know. 2 weeks later, well, I ain't going nowhere. I talked to the sisterhood and they said beating on our men is what we do. You should accept it. You got 90 days. 91 days later, we broke up. Not happening. I don't know what perspective and I don't know what narrative. I don't know what it is that you may think is suffice. But like I tell individuals, my reaction time is about a second. I don't do that minute shit. You say something slick, the next second, it's going to be the last time you ever speak to me. Ask my mama. Ask my brother. I don't think I told y'all in depth or don't talk about it enough. Last time I spoke to my brother. Now, I want to be clear. Dude retired from the fire department. But I don't see his earnings. I don't see the success of his money. He got an old raggedy ass Ford Excursion. I don't know in the last year they made those, but he got one. Retired from the fire department, just money all up, right? But before he went and got on at the fire department, I was helping him rent cars because his credit was always fucked up. He wanted me to co-sign a motorcycle for him. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. And then helped him buy a car, gave him money to buy a car, helped him with his credit, doing all that. Always helped him. You know, I always had big brother duties as the little brother of the family. This is why I will never get respect from my family, because I'm the young brother. It's like, why respect him? He's the youngest. Okay, fuck all of y'all. Where was I? Oh yeah. And so the thing happened with my dad. And the last time I spoke to my brother, this dude was like gassing up. Yeah, that's right. I said, oh, so this is what I get now. Oh, this is what I told him. This was the last 3 sentences that I said to my brother. I said, oh, this is what I get now. Oh, okay. So now you're sticking out your chest at me now. You getting all rough tough with me now. Okay, I tell you what. I like your truck. You got a good life now. Enjoy your life. Last thing I ever said to him. It was 2008. 17 years ago. I have no desire to talk to the dude. None. I don't have no desire to talk to him. For what? I have no desire to talk to the dude. Like I told people, I tell y'all, I am as advertised. You say something slick to me, cool. You got 1 second. I'm going to respond. And I will never talk to you again. Never. You would think that a woman would be like, oh, I got a good man. He ain't got no heavy shit on the brain, this and all that. Women don't like that. That right there is a no-no for women. Oh, no, cut me off? Oh, no. A sister needs to train. I need control. And you're never going to control me. There's no woman that's ever going to control me. Ever. When I say shut up, that's me being nice. Yeah, that's me being nice. Giving you time to react to me telling you to shut up. That's me being nice. Ask my mom. Nobody seen it coming. If I say shut the fuck up, that's me being nice. You don't get this caliber of man thinking that you're going to be gabbing when I say shut the fuck up. But of course, the black community of women claim that we don't exist. They claim we don't exist. And for that, I'm tripling down on my stance. Yeah. I'm happy. And I'm going to go to a place. I'm going to move out of this country. And I'm going to go to a place where I ain't scared of these women. I'm going to go to a place where I can walk around women and say, I crack myself up. Yeah. I don't trust women. I don't. And I'm going to tell you the biggest reason why I don't trust women, and I'm going to get out of here. Because they all agree with all of their fucked up actions. None of them wants to be independently thinking. They all agree with all of their fucked up actions. They all agree. Well, I had an incident 5-6 years ago when I was riding for Lyft. What these black women didn't realize is that I record all my rides. If I see a black woman walking towards my car, I record all my rides. I trusted white women, black men, and black men, white men, and white women. I never trusted a black woman. If I show you all of my recorded rides in Lyft, they're all black women. I will never, when I drive for Lyft, I still drive for Lyft today, I will never not be recording a black woman. Lyft got a new feature now where they can record it audio. They'll in the app, so you ain't got to do nothing. But for that, I never trusted a black woman. So I went to pick up this woman in Norfolk, and she was like, over there, I'm over here. Just like, God, so whoa. I'm in the ride, you can get out my car. I ain't getting out nothing. Talking all this shit. So the phone was recording. She didn't see it recording. So the phone that I had to lift, I canceled the ride and called 911. Then I said, fuck it. Siri, what is the closest police department? Navigate me to the closest police department. Put the phone back on, because I got two. I had in that car, I had a Toyota Prius. I had one on the glove compartment right in front of the passenger seat facing up towards me. And then I had the one that had up top that had the lift app. I'm heading to the police department. All of a sudden, she steps out, puts her foot out, claimed that I rolled over her foot and everything. Right? Called the cops, ambulance, all the people at her job came out. The fucking EMS guy was getting smart with me, blah, blah, blah. But then the cop said, well, he recorded it. Everybody was ready. If I wasn't my size, motherfuckers would have tried to fight me. But I'm standing there looking at him like, well, you fuck around if you want to. I will mollywop all of y'all motherfuckers. It was like 45, 50 people out there. And I showed the cop, see, we driving. Look at the dome light. That's because she opened the door. Cop was like, okay, thank you. No, we're not doing nothing to him. Do you know that the vice president of Lyft called me? the vice president of Lyft called me and said, thank you for recording this ride. And the one thing that I think about, as I just stated, the reason why I'm scared of black women is because, like I said, when I think about that incident, I think about how disappointed my own mother must be that I protected myself and recorded that ride. I will be almost certain that my mom wished that woman was successful at getting me in trouble. Yeah, that's the depth of how I understand black women and modern women. That's how I understand them. Good night, y'all.